Hey, I wanted to show you something I've been building. It's a personal portfolio record. So it has a public facing website and then that's supported by a private data pipeline. And the idea is that I want to turn my investment and trading activity into a clear monthly record. So we're going to go through the why. Why are we doing this? The system I'm using. We're going to go through all the outputs. And then we're going to end with some of the questions I'm still battling with because hopefully you can give me some feedback. And for a fair disclosure, this project is built using Codex, which is OpenAI ChatGPT desktop app, sort of like Claude, and with my own creativity and input. So that's just important context for you to know. Let's go. So the reason I built this is because portfolio accounting and analysis can get messy, especially if your total assets is split between multiple separate accounts. So I wanted one consistent monthly record, the same format, the same calculations to create and store a verifiable ledger of performance over time. Most importantly, it has to be automated to reach the goal of making the process easier to review over time. The system itself can be simple. Python scripts pull data from the broker and from Yahoo Finance. That data goes into a SQLite database. Now, SQL views do the extra cleaning and organizational work. Then the dashboard and public PDFs reference those views. What makes this automated is that the Python scripts are hosted on a virtual private server and set up on their own run schedule. This allows automatic data entry into the database along with automatic queries. The website is the public-facing part, carlross.ca. It hosts the performance record and each month serves the newest PDF. The idea is that anyone can see the record without needing to access the private data and dashboard that I see. So speaking about private data, I think of it as layers. So the first layer is the raw data getting pulled and entered into the database. So think of it like the Python scripts are storing the facts. Then SQL views transform these facts into what I actually need to view. Additional Python scripts can also help with more complex data transformations if SQL views become inefficient, which is something I have experienced so far. So the dashboard is the private working surface I view daily. I can view it on my laptop browser or my phone browser if I'm out of the house. And I set that up for extra convenience. So there's several pages. The book page is what I view during the day, several times a day, and that shows the current open positions and live risk metrics and live assets under management with like current updating prices. They update every minute. And I also threw on a regime classification tool that I'm trying out, which is just based on the last 10 years of historical closing prices. I put a puts contract screener for isolating option contracts that I may want to look at, and I built that from free Yahoo Finance data, just in case I need new ideas of what stocks to look at, and that just screens the top 50 stocks in US markets. So the report page shows performance reports that are updated daily, and I can filter for any historical time period, and I can see the current month-to-date report at any day of the month before it gets published to the website. The real page is for actual realized activity, so for accounting, taxes, and also just closed trade analysis for the current calendar year. And the check page is just for data quality, so it just ensures that the data is up to date, and it gives me a red flag if I need to look if there's like a bug or something in the code. So another important point here is that habits and behavior could be encouraged by a reporting system like this, which is one of the benefits I'm most interested in. So I have to refresh the data, review the outputs, make decisions, and then I'm going to freeze the monthly record at the end of the month. Then I'm going to publish and repeat this forever. So this is a loop, a repeatable loop that could be a positive influence on decision making. So this project's still early. In fact, this is the first time I've shared this, so it's sort of like a soft beta launch. The takeaway is that I'm looking for feedback. What do you find most interesting, valuable out of what was shared here? Name your biggest confusion so far on this project. Does the current monthly PDF on carlross.ca include enough information? What would make it stronger? What information should be public and what should be private? And what makes you trust or not trust public performance records from investment professionals or even retail traders. So that is the introduction to this project, a lightweight system that turns portfolio data into a clear monthly record that I can review, improve, and selectively share. So thank you so much for your interest and support.